It's been cold in Cuba since we arrived here. I'm in trousers and t-shirts and coat.
12 degrees this morning.
Yes, 12 degrees. Can you believe it?
52.
We're not used to that. We were frozen last night. I had to put a quilt on the bed for tonight.
After a rough crossing from Mexico, we were working our way along the islands of Cuba's south coast to Cayo Largo, where we would check in.
I have both on the line now.
Excellent. Can we slow down?
Yes. Oh shit! I'm sure I have the one has been eating the other ones on the line.
Excellent. To do it.
By the time we had arrived at Cayo Largo, we had quite a welcome committee of officers to do various inspections on the boat.
Necesito que la tripulante
You can sing in the book.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You sing?
Entonces, la visa tiene 30 días de visado.
Sí.
Puede ser prorrogado 30 días más si usted lo desea.
When we go out, we have to go to the marina, pay the marina, and go to the other office to get a document, a permission to cruise on their waters to the next port.
Okay. ¿Desean que la cuña de pasaporte o no?
Sí.
¿Quiere?
Sí.
¿A quién no le gusta que le pongan al puño porque
No
después?
hay problema.
Some people won't have a stamp.
No? Do you want it?
Yeah.
First, I will show the paper about regulations.
No, these are the guys are coming tomorrow.
No, with my someone else.
Last port,
Last port.
Yeah.
Islas Mujeres.
México.
México.
Having inspected everything, they gave us 2 certificates, one for Dobby and one to say that we were not importing any pests.
Okay, so we went to the marina.
Yes, and we had to pay 55 local currency, which is about 55 euros.
Yeah, it's 1-to-1 to euro.
Yeah. That was for all the officials for the check-in, which we didn't think we were going to have to pay for yesterday, but we have had to pay for it. She's given
Yeah.
us a receipt for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, the credit card machine wouldn't work, so we had to go to the bank, which is a whole experience. Oops, car's coming. So we went to the bank, and I think he had to stamp 9 pieces of paper. I signed it 6 times, and once he'd done it all, even though they don't use American dollars, he had to charge it in American dollars. He then had to get his boss to authorize it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all a bit of a...
It's funny because the dollar is not official here.
No.
There is not anywhere, even
No.
on the exchange
Rate. They don't have
rate,
an exchange
They
rate.
don't have one. But then they accept the dollars.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't? Cayo Largo is an island off the south coast of Cuba. It is a Cuban holiday resort. This is peak season. we are in Cayo del Este.
Yep.
It's a small little island.
Little coral island with a lighthouse on it.
Yes.
It's rather nice actually. Only,
It's beautiful. The water is so clear.
Yeah.
So clear.
unfortunately, the pass on the outboard won't start. I think it's got rather swamped with water on the journey the other day.
Yeah, because it was too much water.
Yeah, so we can't go ashore.
Unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It looks quite interesting.
Yeah.
It's just happened.
We are prepared to leave to stay for the night in this island, but then we decided that it wasn't very safe to stay there.
The wind changed and we were on a lee shore, and we did move, but we just got more and more unhappy, and then we fell out. We got grumpy with each other, which we don't really do, and I think it was because we were both quite frightened really. And so eventually, after, I don't know, half an hour sitting there, we decided that we were going to do a turn now, yeah? Agree?
Yeah. It was the most difficult time to lift the anchor
It was-
that I have had.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see?
And I thought I could see the chain, but the anchor was stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
That's
Worried me.
why it.
We had to go all over the place. Come on, do it down. Anyway, so now we're in for at least 8 hours, 10 hours. It's 7:30 at night, and we don't really have any option. We've got to make this passage now. And also, it means we're going to arrive in the dock again. But it's supposed to be worth it.
It's about 50 miles, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if we're going to have the wind from behind, we're going to go quick, faster.
Well, we're going to put the Genoa out. I'm not sure I'm going to go up on deck and put the mainsail out.
No,
I don't think it's worth it. We've got plenty of time. I mean, we're already doing 6.5 knots.
Yeah.
We'll put the Genoa out.
So having left the anchorage 2 hours ago with the westerly blowing, we're heading northeast. We're supposed to have southerly winds around 5 to 10 knots, and 2 hours into this journey, which we didn't want to make, we've got 33 knots of wind from the northeast, so it's right on the nose. Had to let the sails down and I'm motoring. It's just bizarre. It just changes all the time.
Okay, so we had another rough night.
Terrible, absolutely awful. We got stuck in this little island, didn't we? And it was too bad. It was too.
It was a bit. It wasn't safe for us to stay there, so we made a decision to leave. But by that time it was 7:30. It was pitch black, wasn't it?
Pitch black, but we had a nice little breeze about 15 knots on the beam here, and we thought, well, great, we'll just do 2 hour shifts and get some sleep.
Yeah.
And then it came round up onto the nose, and it blew 38 knots at one point. It was 28 to 30 knots, gusting 38.
This is our first explore in Cienfuegos.
It's
Oh, that's the bus.
there's a bus. Look, it's a nice modern bus. Look at the bus.
This is the club, Cienfuegos Club. Must be just for special members, isn't it? Okay, first impression of Cuba.
I think it's actually rather nice. I mean, it is so behind the times. It's incredible how old things are. You know, even the computers they used to check you in at the old big, you know, ones you had under your desk. But actually, do you know what? There's a quaintness to it, and I rather like it.
Yeah.
So this is a family restaurant.
Family restaurant, which is a tradition here in Cuba. So we wanted to try.
Yeah, they got them. They're allowed to have a restaurant in their house,
In the house, yeah.
Apparently, they could only have up to 12 guests at any one time. But there's a lot more tables and chairs here. We're the only people here at the moment, and everything has to be cooked on the premises. Like homemade food. That's what it's supposed to be.
And they can't serve certain things.
No, they can't serve lobster, for example, and chicken breast. To the other restaurants.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video where we had our fun checking in Cayo Largo, didn't we?
I know, it was all quite amusing really. I think in the end there was about 7 or 8 officials came on the boat.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because they tell you all sorts of things, like for example, you are not allowed to import any food whatsoever into Cuba.
Yeah.
But they inspect all the food.
Inspect scientifically,
yeah,
you know, they really look,
yeah.
you know, like...
And then they say, okay, well, we can't seal everything because it'll go off and then you'll open it and then we'll have to charge you. So we're going to let you
And to
do
seal,
this.
we have to charge you again.
Yeah.
So
we're going to let you keep the food, but you mustn't let anybody else know you've got food on board.
on export, you have to hide everything you have or eat everything you have. So we just came from Mexico and we had the boat full of food. And how are we going to eat all of that in like 2 days?
Yeah,
Impossible.
no. So on the next stop in Cienfuegos, we had to hide it.
I hide everything. Yeah, I just put everything in bin bags and I hide it everything.
And for some reason, they won't let you have a sat phone, and they don't like the drones, so they seal all that lot up with their tape. But you could easily sort of take the tape off, use it, and then retape it. But yeah, it was all quite amusing, really. And to be fair, they were very pleasant.
They were very pleasant, all of
Yeah.
them. Yeah. And then at the end, after they say that, they charge you $20 for the health and $20 for the agriculture.
Yeah, which is all a bit weird, really. And they don't mind what currency you give
No
it to them in.
receipts.
Dollars, euros, anything.
Anything, yeah.
So yes, and we also had that little stop at that island, didn't we, with the lighthouse on,
yes.
which looks like a ballistic missile. It was designed by the Russians. And we were all set up there for the night actually, but the wind changed and the wind piped up and we were swung round and we were right on a lee shore, only around about 40 feet away from it. And to be honest, it was a bit frightening.
Dangerous, and to move was too late to move, so we just decided to leave and just sail all night.
Sail on. And we went through the night and we came up to the channel into Cienfuegos, using all the lights and things, which was they were great. They were perfect.
It was just the day was just breaking it, wasn't it? So it was
dawn was coming. Yeah, it was fine. And then of course we went through the same process in Cienfuegos of checking in, where they have to check everything, stamp everything, inspect the boat.
You have like a log where they everywhere you stop they put a stamp in, a stamp out, isn't it? It's more or less like that. Yes.
And they also have X-ray machines so that they can X-ray your bags when you leave the marina and when you come back.
You can't take anything out, anything in.
No.
They inspect everything.
Yeah. And Cienfuegos is a beautiful town.
It's a small town, but it's very nice, very beautiful. The buildings are beautiful. The people are very nice.
I was never really sure about the meal in the restaurant.
Well,
there you go. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you can please subscribe to our channel. We are nearly on 10,000 subscribers. So you just go there, click the button and help us. Thank you very much.
Bye.